We have 3 really cute art packs that I'm going to do. So go ahead and share. Tell your friends we're live on Friday. It's a nice overcast day here in Mobile, Alabama. We made it through the rain yesterday.
Yeah, many times we refer to our location as LA.
And we are. We are in very, very much so LA.
LA, of course, for Lower Alabama. So
you've never heard that?
We live on the Gulf of Mexico, so just a few feet that way you run into the Gulf, and so it stays 100% humidity here. Rains every day during the summer.
It does that too.
And so we definitely know how to drive in water. We don't have a clue how to drive in snow.
We don't at all.
No clue, no clue. Well, we thank you for being with us this Friday. I'm David Gross with, who are you? Sprite.
Who knows?
Wait,
didn't we talk about what my real name was last week?
I think we did, but we didn't reveal it. So that'll be one of those kinds of things where you get to guess.
Hey, Tracy.
So we thank you for being with us. We hope to share with you information that you can use to make money, to grow your sublimation business. And you know, we also do heat transfer with for instance, with the Oki white printers, and so we need to get Doug in here one day soon. As far as coming events, we will be at the Milwaukee show next week. That show is Friday and Saturday. I will be teaching my class, Road to Sublimation Success, with Jeff Butler. Sprite taught it with me in the Irving show. We had a great show.
It was fun. A lot of fun. I met Khaki there.
Yeah, beyond standing room only. So we had just a tremendous crowd, a lot of fun. And of course, we'll be operating the kiosk in our booths. So if you can be there, lots of great networking opportunities along with learning opportunities. So it's fun. You know, you always want to touch things, pick them up, look at them. And it's one thing to see them on a video or Facebook or YouTube, but it's a completely different experience to see the real thing. And that, of course, is what we're here for. What other things going on?
Well, June the 15th, we have our open house, which we are all incredibly excited for. So we're going to have industry experts teaching classes. We're going to have demonstrations. We're going to be live broadcasting. So I'm really excited about that. About a month to go. June the 15th from 10 to 3.
Yeah, if you can make it, we will feed you. We have an excellent lunch for the folks that attend our open house. I think you even get some Conde credit just for being here. And there are some great classes through folks like Roger Wambach, Sprite. We have as our guest instructor Cheryl Kuchek that runs one of the very large and great Facebook sublimation groups. So, and then, who am I forgetting? Jimmy Lamb. Jimmy Lamb will be here from Sawgrass and teach on Creative Studio. And for those out there with Creative Studio, we've started learning all sorts of the inside secrets for Creative Studio. What is Creative Studio? Well, it's the free software that's bundled with the Sawgrass printers, the SG800, 800. I call it software, but it's really not. It's a cloud-based designer that has Corel-like features. And so for folks out there that don't own any software, that really don't know how to use any software, it's a great way to get started. Now, for folks out there that use Silhouette or CorelDRAW or Photoshop Illustrator, in my opinion, that's probably the path you should stay on unless you just don't know how to use those software, and then you could drop back and use Creative Studio. Creative Studio is free to use. You get a lifetime license with your printer. So I think it's, you know, there's something for everybody to be successful.
We have a quick question before we get started. Amy just ordered sandstone car coasters. Any tips for her when she's sublimating?
So the question is regarding the sandstone car coaster, one of my favorite products, an amazing success story. It's an easy to do product, and people love them. So follow the instructions pretty much. What I tell people when they're dialing in a new product, always to do the black test, print an RGB 000, sublimate it, and if you're getting a good deep rich black, then you're certainly dialed in. I would say that when you start doing more than one coaster, then again you need to dial it in again because a bigger pot boils slower. But I think the main secret to success with sublimation is document. Document your successes, document your failures. Don't do like us men typically do, is we just simply do it again, hoping for different results. You need to pause just a moment, and then ultimately when you figure it out, you can call us, we can walk you through what's wrong. But when you dial it in, finally you can put that product that you've ruined on your wall of shame so that it reminds you not to do it again. But the real key to life is to simply document what ultimately is your success formula. And that way you can refer back to it instead of continuously reinventing the wheel. Learn from your experience.
Yeah, because all of our instructions are done on my equipment, which is my SG800 for the most part, and my DK20. And then, elevation has to do in it. We're at sea level. We have, like David said earlier, we have 100% humidity. So just like cooking, some of the recipes may be slightly different depending on what kind of, atmosphere, what kind of equipment. So, you really want to, like David said, do the black test and just
yeah, for instance, more and more we're telling people, and we should tell everybody always, to dry the transfer by putting it underneath the heat press without closing it for a few seconds. And the logic is very simple, is when you take that transfer out of the press, around here at least, we're exposing it to very high humidity levels. It's not going to dry very well, and after all, you did print with colored water. So put it underneath your heat press for a few seconds without closing and make sure it's completely dry. If you believe that you can just simply lay the transfer out and it's going to dry by itself, you're wrong. And especially a thick black color just isn't going to dry very well. And it dries like paint. The top appears to be dry, but underneath it still has some moisture. So if you're seeing, when you open the press, lots of moisture, steam coming off, that steam is coming from somewhere. Could be your press, could be the substrate, could be the transfer paper. But our techniques are all working around, all the kinds of variables that go into making something successful.
All right, I see Carol asking me a question about the large device bag. So we just did one of these. So this comes with the strap. The strap is included, but this is the only bag that the strap is included with. And that is because this bag has this little pull tab on it that the strap connects to. So when you press it, you want to make sure you press it without the handle, but it does come with it. So it's not a separate purchase, it does come with it. And look at this, guys. So this is a full bleed, top to bottom. Nothing on the inside. I just pre-pressed it and then pressed it for 60 seconds. So really cute. But yeah, the handle comes with the bag. That's the large device bag.
Yeah,
All
and,
right.
and when you're doing some of these products, or when you're doing any product, one of the things you need to get in the habit of is making sure you sublimate somewhere on the product the reorder information, the referral information. And it turns out it's very easy to sublimate on the inside of the linen products.
That's right. And what we were going to do today was we were going to do branding of products. We were going to do the inside of the linen bags, the back of our coasters, our cork back products. We were also going to do some metal, but then I got a bunch of new products in. So we're going to do new products today, and I am so incredibly excited for what we got. Oh my gosh. And Cheryl, you're not that late. We actually started an hour late today, so you're pretty much right on time.
Yeah,
we're about
we
11
apologize.
minutes in. Previous engagements.
Yep.
My hair is sticking up and I can't figure out what's going on. That's all right. Okay. How's my hair?
Everything is good. Everything is
Thanks,
good.
David. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about, I have all of this stuff out on my table. So we have now 5 new sizes of shrink wrap, and I want to talk about the different sizes of shrink wrap and what they fit, what fits what. So we're going to start with our smallest bag. This is SF53. This is a small bag, and this is going to fit our tall shot glass, our shot 04. Okay, so now I know that all of these are blank and they don't have a image on them, but you are going to tape your image on, put your shrink wrap on, and then apply the heat. So SF53 goes with our shot 04. If you go to our website and you look at the shrink bags, all of the associated products are in the description of the shrink bag. And also, the shrink wrap is in the description of the product as well. So it's cross-referenced both ways. All right, so SF53 shot 04.
So just as a preface, the shrink wrap has become a breakthrough in sublimation decorating to do many products that would then be done in an oven. And just a game changer, you know. And I've been doing this for 27 years, and there aren't many what I would call breakthroughs, and this is certainly one of them.
We're excited about it. We're really excited about it. Okay, so for the wine tumblers, we have our SF, where am I at? SF76. So this is 6 inches by 7 inches. This fits the SSWG12-S and -W. So we're going to do one of these in just a minute. So that's our SF76. All right, and then we have a tall, thin one, which is our SF94. So this is 4 inches by 9 inches. And this one is going to fit all of our water bottles. So any of our WB water bottles, any of our SSB water bottles. So that fits that. And that fits that. Okay.
It's almost like we're on a cooking show or something.
You keep talking about cooking. I'm going to get hungry.
Wow.
All right. And then last, well, not last, next we have our SF79. Now this is the one that we've had, and I'm really excited about this because now you can do our Tum Tins, which is our ceramic handleless tumbler. And so this fits in our Tum Tin.
So you wouldn't use the other. It won't fit in those.
That is correct.
Okay.
Yes, sir. It's a little too wide at the top. It also fits our Tum 450 SS. Now we are going to imprint a Tum 450 SS today, so that's
and that's probably my favorite drinkware. That one. It's
so
beautiful.
Far.
Yep, so far.
We got some new stuff coming. I am super excited about. Okay, so, and you guys have seen me do it. So this is the SF79. It fits our Tum 10. It fits our Tum 450 SS. How do we do the shot glasses? Well, you have all of this excess material that you cut off.
So is the small bag also good for the shot glasses?
Only the shot 04. It's a little too wide
and
at the
the
top.
shot 04 is the
tall one. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. And like I said, guys, we have a video that should be coming out in the next few weeks, and we also have all of this on our website. So I've got my shot glass, I've got my film. I'm just going to tape it down using my
you put the transfer on the product.
Right, that is correct. Put your image on there first.
And you can get a full bleed. It's
oh yeah.
And then you wrap it with the shrink wrap and then set it with heat.
That's right. So you just wrap it, tape it again, cut off the excess first. And you guys have seen me do this. I've been super excited about the shot glasses, so I've been printing a lot of them. You just tape it down again, and then you apply the heat to it. So just like that.
So you gave it a little curve there, and so...
Well, it's a curved product, so it's going to curve a little bit. So if you guys have any questions, just let me know. All right, and then I'm excited about this. We also have a bigger one for our small pet bowl. So, and we haven't talked about this yet. So the bigger one is SF129. And that's going to fit with our DB-70. And I'm excited about these.
So sooner or later, we'll have a big enough shrink wrap bag to
do the big ones, yeah.
Put a 55-gallon barrel in them or something.
We're going to sublimate you, David.
Yeah.
That's what, there we go. All right, so.
Wow.
So it's a little tricky because you have to cut it. So we actually got these bags for a drink product that we're bringing in. So
maybe if I'll zoom in here and.
I need my scissors to be a little better. All right. Wow. Hey guys.
I got a compliment from YouTube. Karen Cox says Sprite is a walking catalog. Goodness, she is smart.
Wow.
Thanks. I'm not. Thanks. I
So
appreciate that.
the bag is not quite big enough just simply to put the bowl in.
That is correct. So you have to do it at kind of like an angle. And like I said, there's a video coming out about this. But I have reached out to our manufacturer, and hopefully we'll be getting some better bags, and some bags that are more size specific. So it's the same thing. You just wrap it and you tape it, and then you just apply the heat. If you want to, you can cut the bottom off. I need better scissors. What's that?
He's asking if there's a mug solution. So the shrink wrap is ideal for products that don't have handles, and we have developed and will communicate those techniques in the very near future. So we're certainly excited about continuing to extend the breadth of shrink wrap with smaller bags, even larger bags, and then ultimately techniques that would work with products with a handle. But right now, if you simply put a mug in there, there's a handle, the shrink wrap at the handle portion, as it tightens, it's going to go like this. It's going to actually lift away from the mug itself, so you have less transfer area.
That's correct, but we are totally working on it. Trust me, it's on our radar. It's something that we think about.
Yeah, our day job around here is we like to believe at least is product development, and so we have a lot of fun. That's really the exciting passion. Okay.
So we have a crackly sound going on through our audio. Starting to hear a lot of static.
Not sure.
Sorry, guys. I don't know. I apologize. That may have been me just doing stuff. I don't know.
I'm going to turn the unit upwards here.
All right. David's going to try to fix the sound. So, okay, it's better. So while David's fixing the sound, I'm going to apply some heat to this shrink wrap and show you guys what it looks like. Okay. I should have found an outlet first. Here we go. I'll step in the front. All right. So the great thing about the shrink film is that it is applying pressure, and that's really all that you're looking for, is just a nice consistent pressure. All right. So, and the way I like to do it is I just kind of like to go around the mug and let it shrink uniformly. You don't really have to worry too much about wrinkles. All you are doing is trapping the gas. So there we go. That was really quick. We've got a wine glass. And make sure you remove all of the plastic from any of your drinkware before you place it in the oven. You don't want it to melt on you.
So these you put the transfer on it.
That's right.
Already.
Well, yeah, so these already would have the transfer on before I put them in the oven. So you just want it to be kind of tight. There you go. There's a water bottle ready. Let's take the top off of this one.
Tony asked if they can use the shrink wrap for mugs if they put a slit for the handle.
So we've tried to do the mugs with a slit in the handle, and what ends up happening is that the shrink film pulls away too far, so you end up with the same issue if you were not to put a hole in. You're just not going to get that pressure where the handle makes a tent. So, but like I said, we are working on it. We really are. Like every day, we're working on a solution.
Yeah, we will have those techniques out very soon.
Yeah. I really like doing this. It's very satisfying shrinking this to these mugs.
And I think, you know, you could pick up one of these heat guns at Harbor Freight if you have that in your area.
Any of the big box stores, like the big
Yeah.
office stores. All right, so there's another water bottle, and yeah, we'll do the shot glass. Shot glass is really easy because it almost fits. Well, they're all pretty easy.
After announcing your techniques on the shot glasses, our shot glass sales have gone through the roof.
I know.
That's amazing because before there really wasn't a trivial way to do shot glasses, and now there is.
So somebody is asking about using the scraps, and absolutely. So that's how we did the shot glass.
So don't throw away your scraps.
Right, yeah. So we'll just do our shot glass real quick. I love these shot glasses. This is so much fun. I'm so glad we figured this out. You know, we're all learning together.
I didn't see you put a transfer on there, but you did? Oh.
I didn't. I didn't put a transfer on any of them.
Okay,
I'm
gotcha.
cheating today.
All right.
So thanks, David.
Oh, sorry.
We call that the magic of television, right?
But the concepts are all the same.
Yeah, yeah.
So usually our website will show you what the oven instructions are, and we will be tuning those instructions for the wrap in the near future, because you can usually do things faster in the oven than with a wrap, right?
Yes, you definitely can. Yeah, because that wrap has that thick heat conductive rubber on it, and this does not have that thickness, so really good. All right, so we're going to do a TUM 450 SS, and we're going to do this super cute flip-flop design on there. So remember, guys, if we can get my live viewers across both platforms over 150, I'm going to give away all of the artwork that we do today. I have 3 really cute art packs. One of them are these flip-flops, which would be super cute for summer. All right, so I'm just going, hold on just a second. So I'm just going to wrap my design around my tumbler. I'm going to use my premium gold heat tape to secure it. So you want to use the premium tape so the heat transfers through it, because you have to tape over the image. So I'm going to tape it all the way up the seam and all the way down the seam. And then I'm also going to tape it around the top once or twice just to keep it in place. All right, fun, fun, fun. So I'm going to use my bag. I'm going to use my SF79. That's the bag that's associated with this product. Okay. And you can either cut your excess off the top and use it for a shot glass or something like that, or you can just tuck it in. So we're going to cut it off, and we're going to apply some heat. So once again, I'm just going around and around, getting it all tight, and then I'm going to come back through and kind of smooth the wrinkles out a little bit. Once again, you're just looking for that little bit of pressure to kind of seal the gases in. All right. Really quick. Super quick. Okay. So now we're ready to put it in the oven for, I don't know, an indefinite amount of time. How long? 6 minutes. Okay, so somebody give me 6 minutes on the time clock. When somebody? And there we go. And what's my question? Oh.
What is it?
Timer is on. Okay, question is.
My temperature is way, way down.
The vacuum press minus the vacuuming.
Okay, we're gonna let my oven heat back up. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know why it dropped so low.
Well, plug it back in.
Well, that's
okay.
this.
Oh, got you.
Okay. Well, you know, and it may have been because I turned this on, and it may have took some power from it.
I don't know.
I don't know either. It was up to 400 a minute ago.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to let this heat up.
So questions, Chris?
Say that again about the oven. I'm sorry.
Beth asks, can you do that in the vacuum press minus the vacuuming?
So the question is, if I have a 3D vacuum press, can I do this kind of stuff? And the answer is yes. So many people will operate those presses with, you know, mugs with mug wraps in them, and you can certainly do that. You will need to calibrate your whatever time is appropriate for it. Obviously, when you open those, you have a lot of heat loss because heat rises. But absolutely, I see no reason why it wouldn't work well. But I do recommend that if you don't have a 3D press, probably I would recommend not buying one to do this. But if you already got one, absolutely use it.
Barbie asks, is there a big issue getting the design piece smooth under the shrink wrap, like around the neck of a tapered bottle?
Okay, Barbie, so the question is about getting the design smooth around the neck of a tapered bottle. And you know what? I'm glad you asked me that. So let me show you what I've been working on. So the hardest part about this is getting the template, is figuring out the geometry of the template, okay? So as far as, this area here, or even, this taper here, or this taper here, you're going to be fine. You're not going to get any wrinkles as long as your design is smooth. Now, something like the neck of this bottle where it tapers up, unless you have your template fit directly to this bottle, then you may have a little issue. But if you use the templates that we are giving you and you place it on there, you tape it securely, then you should have no issue at all.
But ultimately, if the dimension changes too much, you do risk wrinkles in the transfer.
Okay.
And that's why, for instance, that in the really nice 3D vacuum presses, we use film, because the film usually has a metallized component, and the film can be contoured through the vacuum process. So the film is being softened with heat, then pulled. And so we've thought about extending, using some of our films for products that are really difficult to contour to.
Yeah, and so you guys can see up here, so you see the light areas is where the image, I was trying to kind of fold it in, but this is on the top taper of this mug, and our template, I think, goes from like there to there, so, okay. I think I may have broken the oven, David.
Another question, did you just use the excess that you cut off of SF79 to do the shot glass?
I did use the excess that I cut off of SF79 to do the shot glass, yes ma'am. And earlier today, I did a demo for the girls in marketing, and we used the SF79, cut it in half, and did 2 shot glasses with it, so, yeah. All right.
Is this a convection oven?
This is a convection oven, yes ma'am, that I apparently have just broken, so. Are we still on Facebook? Well, are we going to trade out ovens now? I don't know. I think the thermometer broke.
No, it's not hot. So the fun with live TV. You want to go to Plan B?
We'll go to Plan B.
Are we planning on getting the leather sublimation luggage tag?
The leather sublimation.
Yes,
luggage
we are
tags.
looking at them, studying it. We've what we typically do with folks is we will evaluate the materials and try to make sure they conform to the kind of specifications we're looking at. In addition,
on Facebook.
you want to put we need to put the
thermometer in there?
Yeah.
Yes, sir, I got it. Okay.
So I have been looking at them, and I think as far as our process here, they're going through the compliance testing that we require. I would say one of the, we call them dirty secrets to our industry, is many companies out there will sell a product without sort of going through the proper certifications, proper testing, and we do our best to conform to the requirements. So again, it's challenging. It's also expensive, but you know, companies like us, that is something that's necessary. And many products do fail compliance testing. They fail based on lead. They fail based on phthalates, things like that. And so with Prop 65 and other regulations, FDA regulations, lead, cadmium, you know, we do our best to make sure what we're selling complies.
All right, I had a question about how do you put the cups in the oven? Do they stand or do they lay down? And I put them where they stand up. So if you have an item that is laying down, the part that's touching the metal or the stone or whatever is going to singe. It's going to overcook. It's going to get a little too hot. So you want to try to do everything standing up. If you have to lay something down, if you have an item that is too large for your oven, we suggest laying down Nomex or laying down heat conductive rubber and then placing your item on it. So.
Yeah, you know, the game has changed, and so a bigger convection oven probably is the right thing to do because it's going to be our go-to for so many products now.
All right. Hopefully our oven's working. Khaki, I may need you to come bring yours. Let's talk about a new product I have. This is our new Unisub MDF coat hanger. This is, hardboard coat hanger. This is U60119. I am really excited about these. Let's press one. They look so great when they're done. So the one thing you do want to remember is that you have to have your image done both ways. So, so you have this side and then you also have the back side. Let me, it does have a peel coating on both sides.
So this is the product that is manufactured using Unisub hardboard products. It's double-sided, peel coat on both sides. Just a fantastic product. We would love to get feedback from folks that are testing these products, evaluate them for markets, what markets. We see so many exciting markets to sell these into: weddings, team sports, cheerleading, dance, you name it. Just one of those kind of sort of ubiquitous kind of products.
All right, so I've got tape on the top and the sides.
We do recommend that you dry your transfers for a couple of seconds to ensure that the ink is fully dry, the moisture is out of the paper. You'll press this product one side at a time. The substrate is face up, transfer face down, piece of paper on top and bottom. And how long will we be pressing today, Ms. Price?
We are going to press this for 75 seconds at 400 degrees with a nice medium pressure.
So we have a George Knight DK20S, which is, in my opinion, the best press on the market today. It's a flamethrower, puts out a lot of heat, and so it's like the big burner on your stove. But for a lot of people, pressing stuff like this, a minute and a half is really going to get the job done. I do recommend that folks check, measure their plant temperature twice a year, especially when you get a new press. It really doesn't matter how much you spend for a press or how little. You need to check the temperature of the press relatively often, but certainly when you put it into service. So we're spoiled with the George Knight presses. They are just amazing presses, really lifetime kind of presses. In fact, on most of the George Knights, the plate and the thing that gets hot is warranted for life to the original purchaser.
So Cheryl had a good question about, she prints from a silhouette. Should she print from the power driver or the VPM? She says she has good results with the power driver.
So if for folks that are using Sawgrass inks, either in a Ricoh or the new Virtuoso printers like the SG400 and 800, you actually have a couple of choices about how you print. And I would say in general from programs like Corel, like Adobe, including Silhouette, I think you'll get the optimum color if you use the Conde, what's called SpectraFusion. And it's free for folks that bought their printer from us or are buying their ink from us, and so that's a good solution. There are two other solutions. The old method that Sawgrass had for printing these printers is what's called a power driver. Power driver is for the most part obsolete, and it does the color management within the driver. The power driver was replaced by VPM, which is the Virtuoso Print Manager, and it's going to be the go-to for folks that are using Creative Studio. That's the cloud-based designer that's bundled with the 400-800, really for people that don't own any software. They don't own Silhouette, Corel, or Photoshop, or Illustrator, but they don't know how to use it. So it's a great way to get started, very quick, and so just really good innovation by the great folks at Sawgrass to help people get started that maybe aren't graphics artists like Sprite is here. So bottom line is there's a solution for everybody, but from a color accuracy point of view, I don't believe that there's a solution that's better than the Conde SpectraFusion, because that solution with Corel, Adobe, with color-aware applications, it integrates directly into the application. So our profile is talking directly with the color engine, and you can't do better than that.
Okay. Sorry.
So we pressed both sides, or
we
ready
pressed
to press?
we pressed one side. We pressed
Okay.
one side. We're gonna let it cool for a second. Holly, first off, congratulations on winning last week, and second off, they're about 17 inches wide. So I printed this on a 13 by 19 inch paper on my SG800 using my bypass tray. All right, so I got my first side done. By the way, guys, if you get those viewers up, share our video, you can have this super cute design, plus my flip-flop design, which I promise I'm gonna do. All right, so let's press the other side.
So we've had a lot of fun already with the coat hangers, just all the cool things you can, say, sublimate on the hanger itself. You don't have to do the same thing on both sides. You could do something different. You could have a lot of fun branding the product, potentially with your name on the hanger portion, putting a team number, school, position for team force. Just the list goes on and on. So I'm very much looking forward to our client gallery, because you folks out there are willing to share what you're doing and post it for others to view it. Just an amazing part of Conde that benefits everybody, is to let folks know what works.
Kim on YouTube says, do you still use the metal insert for the TUM 450 SS when heating it in the oven?
So Ken asked about using the metal insert for the TUM 450 SS, and no. So when we first got this product, that's what the manufacturer recommended, but after testing and doing it our own, we realized that you actually don't need the insert in the middle, Ken. So good question. Also, I think, did he win last week as well? Congratulations if you won last week, Ken. I think you were my winner last week.
That's why I think it's so important to when you're doing products, whatever, do a quick check on the instructions as we update them, to see if we've engineered a better way to do it. But I'll tell you this, that just because we update our instructions doesn't mean you should necessarily change yours. If it's working for you, then I would tend to say tread carefully before you change, because what we're after is simplicity. We're after doing things fast. We're after doing things less expensive by eliminating components, eliminating accessories. That's what we're after. And I'll tell you, we get just a tremendous amount of feedback from our clients like yourself.
All right, we gotta show you this. So look at this really cute design. So this is a really cute damask pattern, and it says Mr. and Mrs. Taylor in the front. So this would be
beautiful.
really cute for like a wedding dress. All right,
That's
guys,
beautiful.
you have the opportunity to get this art, share my video, get my viewership up. Let's see what we're at right here. Oh, we're,
Also, Eddie Greer says it's possible to increase the volume.
hey Eddie Greer, can we increase
Possible.
the volume?
Volume of what?
YouTube, I'm assuming YouTube. Yeah.
What?
YouTube.
Okay, yeah, please, please.
Can you turn it up at all
Oh,
to YouTube?
oh,
Hey Eddie,
that
since you're
volume.
watching, give me 6 minutes. Eddie's my timer. All right, here we go. 6 minutes in the oven. Oh, wow.
Well,
Eddie, I am so sorry.
yeah, and YouTube is a couple seconds behind. So
I'm so sorry. The gain was indeed turned down. So thanks for saying something.
All right, 6 minutes. So it's 4:56. I hope that. All right.
is the hanger template on the webpage?
Is the hanger template on the webpage? I hope so. I have not. I have created it. I don't know if it's been uploaded because that's not my. I don't upload them, but I think so.
Please, somebody let us know, and we'll make sure that gets taken care of.
Thanks, guys. Everybody loves it. Yes, really cute. Really excited about these. I absolutely love them. And they're really, really heavy duty. So what we rated these for were things like wedding dresses or really heavy coats. So because it is hardboard, you know, it's not going to break, it's not going to warp. Really, really, really good product. So, so the template is not up yet.
All right, if we just need to let Andy Taylor know to go ahead and get it uploaded.
All the stuff. Oh. Okay, all right. Next up, oh my gosh. Let me tell y'all how excited I am for this next product. I am so excited for this next product. We looked all over the place for this. Okay, guys, I have an Apple Watch band. No, so excited about these. So we've tested these. We tested these, looked for a one that was going to look good, that's going to work right, and this is what I found. I'm so excited about. When you get it, it comes just like this. It comes with the two bands, the strap, and then all of the hardware. So I've spent about 2 days figuring out what to call all of the little individual pieces, and I think I got it figured out. Let me check on my tumbler real quick. I had a question. Can you lay the tumbler down? We talked about that just a minute ago. If you do lay it down, you need to place something like heat conductive rubber or Nomex so it doesn't scorch that bottom edge that's touching your heat. Okay. All right. So I just did a video on these. What day was that? I don't know. Tuesday. So the way that we're going to do these, you have all these little parts that come with it. You have 2 pins. And you're going to put the pins in the strap to begin with. So you have 2 pins that go in the top, and then you have a smaller pin that goes down here where the flange goes. That's not what it's called, but
and
that's okay.
we hope to have the video where it really goes through it, but to an extent, it is sort of easy to follow along with the parts. It takes a little work, so first time you do it, you know, going to be a little bit tedious, but you get the hang of it, especially for folks that have smaller fingers.
YouTube has went black.
Okay.
YouTube has gone black.
I'll take a look.
All right. Shut up. This is awesome.
We're showing we're showing a lot of people on YouTube.
Sweet. All right, guys. Looks like I'm giving away art today. Oh. So yeah, let me show you this one. I really love this pattern. This is my hex cube pattern. So this is going to go to 2 lucky winners, one on YouTube, one on Facebook, because you guys have got us up past 150 viewers. Yeah. Thank you very much.
So we spent some time on perfecting the material that the watch bands are made from, so they sublimated well. And we began this project quite a long time ago, and the early results were very challenging, to say the least, and finally, with enough discipline and persistence, we pulled it off. So we're excited. I think that is what's shipping today is the smaller version of the Apple Watch, and the larger one will be shipping in a day or so. And so, you know, Apple basically has two sizes of the Apple Watch. For instance, I have the larger version here, and Sprite is going to install it on actually my wife's her watch, and yeah, it's easy. I mean,
they are loving that. They're loving it. Absolutely loving it. I know you can't read it, but they love it. They love it. Yeah, guys. So it's a little bit, you know, there's some steps to it. But I was researching these, seeing how much they go for. These watch bands go anywhere $50, $60. So, you know, and you can put photos on them. So what I'm doing right here is the little, I can't remember what it's called. So you have this piece, the strap holder, and you can sublimate the strap holder or you can keep it blank. And so I'm actually going to sublimate it. And all right, so I'm using tape. I've taped it down. I'm going to use a piece of Teflon on the bottom. Okay, so I know we talk about Teflon a lot. There are a couple of instances where it's needed. This is one of them. So we're just going to place this on the Teflon.
that is because these materials get hot, and they tend to stick to paper, and it's going to ruin the surface. And so in a couple of instances,
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Teflon is very much merited.
Well, and I need to let this cool down anyway. So let's check my tumbler because my tumbler's ready.
So what time do we do the watches at?
We do them for
I mean, what temperature?
356 degrees for 1 minute.
Jenny wants to know how big of an oven is that you're using?
It's a darn small oven, but I don't know the cubic foot space. But you know, the oven that stopped working here, that was a Wolfgang Puck pressure oven, I believe, and it's still available, I believe, and there may even be a larger version of it now. But the trick is to get a convection oven and then buy a separate thermometer for going inside the oven. That is absolutely critical. This particular oven I really liked, and I think it was here before you even got here, right?
Yes.
It's the Cuisinart brick oven, and they call it a brick because it normally has a piece of stone that's inside. Okay, it's up here. And so, but I don't think they make this oven anymore. But again, feel free to share what works for you as far as ovens go. But there's a lot of ovens out there, and they are a lot less expensive now than they were when I bought this one, apparently.
Okay.
Another question. You said how tall are the tallest water bottles or tumblers so we can know how large the oven is going to be?
How?
You know, I'm not positive how tall, but certainly, you know, getting it, you know, maybe 14 inches, something like that, would get the job done.
Trying to fit it in while it's still hot.
Yeah, trying to do it fast here.
Yeah.
So it did a great job.
Yeah, it really looks beautiful. I do love this mug.
Just pushing a little bit too fast here for our Facebook Live, but
And now it's hot.
yeah, it's just too hot there. So at any rate, the oven, I would say, is becoming more and more a standard sublimation accessory. You know, I think the number of products we'll be doing in the oven will continue to increase, and you know, the really big boys and big girls who do tons and tons of mugs, they have an oven, but it's like a heat tunnel that has a little conveyor. Load the mugs on one side, run it through, and we have in our print lab, we have one of the really nice large Hicks ovens, and that puppy is so nice, very nice. And interestingly enough, it puts out a ton of heat so that things can be cooked very fast. So
Facebook, trying to reconnect due to poor wireless connection.
But we shouldn't be on a wireless connection.
right, YouTube. Looks like it's just me and you today.
I'm sitting down just a second.
I am making a mess. All right, guys. Okay. All right. Thanks for sticking with us. We're going to be giving some stuff away here in a minute.
I have no idea.
So I don't know if it looks like it's still working. Can you guys still hear me? I'm on Facebook. Facebook's fine here. I don't know why it's looking like it's weird on our end, David. YouTube's back up. Facebook's fine. I'm on Facebook. Hey, looks fine here. Hi, Spray. Hi, Linda.
We'll just keep
Facebook is
going.
fine in Indy. Well, thank goodness for that. Okay, just looks weird on our end. Let me show you guys what I just did. All right. So here's my mug. Hey,
Really turned out great.
it did.
That's a real expensive looking product. That is just the fantastic product for ladies in their car, traveling, you name it.
For men and they're hunting. I don't know.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
All right, guys.
It's insulated, so.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's a really, really good product. Really good, high value. All right, turn that off. Okay, so we got our coat hanger with our cute little damask pattern. We've got our cup with our cute flip-flop pattern. Now let's do our watch band with our cute hexagon pattern. So we have this, I have this set for 365 degrees for 1 minute, and I'm gonna do a light to medium pressure.
So we're sublimating 3 parts in the press at this point. Each end of the watch band and then the little.
I've got the, I do the
Okay.
little part separate. So.
Okay.
Just, it's because like we talked about earlier, it's thicker, it's a little thinner, so. All right, I'm glad you guys like it. Look at that, okay. Facebook's fine here in Oklahoma, cool mug. Thanks, Renee. Show the hanger, please. Here you go, Carol. Check that out. How good does that look? Look at that photo. So pretty. Love it.
It really does look great.
Yeah, I know. I know. I'm really excited about this. So, really excited about all this stuff. I think I get a little too excited, actually.
I don't think you can get too excited.
About sublimation. So David's son came and took yoga with me last night, and we got done. And what did we talk about? Sublimation. We were in this lobby of the yoga studio talking about sublimation. Such is my life.
So I'll go while we're waiting. One just
365, Tony. I'm sorry. It is 365.
Yeah,
I did say
365.
356.
One funny story is I'll go home at lunch and talk to the wife and relax just for a couple of minutes. And I turned on the TV. I really wasn't in the mood to watch anything, but she wanted to watch. She loves Bewitched, and so we watched an episode. And basically, it was an episode about a family. They had had one young boy, and he was really a troublemaker. He was causing lots of trouble. And Tabitha went over to his house, and the little boy was just misbehaving in every way. And so the mother obviously had tried to read up on child psychology, and so she was stating all these syndromes that the child had and how they were dealing with them. And it was so funny. She said that he was sublimating his anger.
Oh, no.
That was how she was expressing it. So I got out my phone, recorded a little tip of it, and so he was sublimating his anger.
So you recorded it. Are you going to put that back in your class now?
It should. So in my class, one of the little clips I show is from Jeopardy, where Alex Quebec is. The question of the day is they have it's a video question where they're showing dry ice in water, and it's doing this, and he's saying this is demonstrating the effect of, and there was nothing but silence. And then he says, sublimation from high school chemistry.
You sound like him too. That's funny.
Sublimation.
Sublimation. All right, guys.
So I hope Alex, his health is doing well. I think he had announced to the world he had, I think, pancreatic cancer.
Yeah.
So hope stays in our prayers. Hope he gets better. He's amazing.
All right.
Hangers, India.
The hangers.
So the hangers are technically what we call hardboard, and for folks out there that may know some of the names for things, a lot of people refer to hardboard as masonite materials, but it's basically it's hardboard.
All right, guys. So I'm just piecing this watch together. Like I said, we have a video out on it. It's it's a couple of parts, but it's worth it. So I'm pressing the belt loop part, and I see Carol. Namaste. That's what's up. Somebody takes yoga. All right. So I press both sides of this. So this is kind of I don't know, this is extra. So I saw some people that they did sublimate this part and some people that they didn't sublimate this part. If you do sublimate this part, which is the loop, you want to put a piece of paper in between because it will kind of melt together. So I'm just going to stick the loop on there.
Yeah, I think people ought to sublimate the loop.
Well, I have one with it and one without, and they both look pretty good. So, look how easy. Yeah, well, I'm telling you, once you do this like once or twice, it's not that bad.
I think I want to do one for myself when the men's get here, and or the larger ones. It's really not a gender kind of thing, just large or small. But I think I want to do one for my little toy outside.
Oh yeah.
So
okay. So I thought it was funny that when do you get your car fixed?
So they're coming Monday week.
Okay.
So I developed a problem with my car where the driver's side window would not fully roll up. So
we all got a big kick out of it.
I have one of those electric cars because I'm an electrical engineer and it's what I always wanted. So that's what I have.
Yeah, it's a great car. It's a beautiful car. All right, guys. Let me show you this.
That is amazing.
So, and it's got the initials. It's got the monogram on the top and the bottom.
That is so
Isn't it cute? Let me show
nice.
you. So YouTube. Well, hey, look at that. Look at that. So this pattern can be yours. We'll have one lucky winner. Look how great that looks. And then here you go, Facebook. Sorry.
And really it took you,
Zoom out
maybe
for me.
under 90 seconds to put it together. So
Something like that. It wasn't that bad. I'm going to zoom out and show you guys how this looks. Look at that. Look how good that looks. Yay, look at all the likes. All right, guys. So let me talk about how much.
yeah, about how much are they?
How much are they? Okay, so depending on how many you buy, you can get these anywhere between $7.67 to $8.74. This is easily a $40 retail product. That's low margin. So, I mean, I was looking online. I saw them for $70. You put a really cute design on there. You market it well. Look at all the loves. Oh, so good. So cool. Really easy to do. 365. Sorry, Tony. 365 for 1 minute. Super easy. So great. YouTube can't see 5 hat. All right, Tracy. Let's see. Let's show you guys one more time. So here's my watch. How beautiful is that? And this is my really cute hex pattern. And I mean, those initials look really, really good. I'm really, really excited about how this turned out.
So I know some of you are going to ask about, well, what about some of the other brands of watches out there? We
So
are
cute.
looking into them. We'll get this one out, these two. And,
This is another one I did.
but I can tell you from a product point of view, it sublimates beautifully. And of course, sublimation is durable because you're dyeing the fabric, you're dyeing the materials. It's hard to characterize ultimately the material, but basically it's what I would refer to as a microfiber material.
All right, lots of comments. They all love it. Great. Okay. All right, guys. It's
What
about,
you doing with the wrench there?
you know, wrench things. Total
Okay.
time with Sprite. All right, guys. It's time for a contest. But before we start the contest, I'm going to talk about the rules. So we're going to play Guess the Weight. But before you start guessing, please, let me say the rules first. Okay, so we're going to do the Guess the Weight. Today you can win a coat hanger, an Apple Watch band, a TUM 450 SS, and a pack of the SF79 shrink wrap. Now, one guess per person, only your first guess will qualify. One guess per platform, either Facebook or YouTube. Guesses should be expressed in pounds, so 1.2, 3.6, etc. The winning weight will be the first guess closest to, but not over, the total combined weight of the products. 2 prizes, one on Facebook, one on YouTube, free shipping in the continental US, and you cannot win twice in 30 days. So tell me how much this stuff weighs. The Apple Watch band, the coat hanger, the TUM 450 SS, and the SF79. Go. Let me know.
Let's do the watch.
You can win it all if you
Wow.
tell me how much it weighs. How much does it weigh? And then in a little bit, we will pick a winner for our art pack. So we'll pick one of the comments from Facebook, one of the comments from YouTube. It'd be great. It'd be great. Are you going to be able to do both at the same time?
They're not even good, 'cause they can't see.
Oh, YouTube's out?
Yeah.
Okay.
YouTube's out.
YouTube's gone.
It's still, they're still black. I mean, we have a couple of guesses now, but it's still black.
All right, guys. So
But black for you. I'd just do a refresh.
how's that look, David?
Putting it on here.
Putting it on. Put it on. All right, guys.
And,
But yes,
Thank you, Lindsay. Lindsay is behind the camera today, and she is doing a
it's comfortable.
fabulous
good.
job. So,
You know, I'm used to the larger one, but you know.
also, the winners appear to us in real time. So if we announce the winner and it looks different on your screen, I apologize. We just do the comments as they come to us.
In
So,
other words, the delivery at our end is what ultimately counts.
correct.
Because you're sending yours of course are going to be ahead of others because you're waiting for theirs to come in.
All right. While I'm allowing you beautiful people to guess the weight, I want to give away some more stuff. Really excited. I have a review winner. My review winner is Paula from Sunridge Creations. Sunridge Creations. She reviewed my U5697, which is an 8x8 hardboard tile. She said, I'm really falling in love with these 8x8 tiles. I have been using them in creations that utilize wood, barn wood, and even metal. They're very light and the colors pop, especially against the wood and metal that I use. Thank you, Paula. We will be
awesome.
sending you.
Awesome. Good job.
I'll get in touch
I
with
wonder, Paula, have you submitted some of those photographs to the client gallery just to see, is she recessing an area in them, or exactly how are they being applied, and ultimately what are some of the themes of the products you're making?
So Rob is being funny. He said, who sublimated Sprite?
Who sublimated Sprite?
Who sublimated Sprite? That's funny. David always tries to say we're going to do
April 1st. April 1st.
April 1st, we're going to do tattoos. So,
Hey, we are working on a tattoo product, and but not for sublimation. It'll be heat transfer, and
and it's not permanent.
no body damage, and it's not permanent.
All right, so Paul, I'll be sending you, or your rep will be sending you an email for $25. And then I have a gallery contest winner. So every week we pick a gallery contest winner and we give them a $25 in Conde credit. But we have a quarterly contest going on right now, which is your best pet themed item. So be sure to get your pet themed items in there. We will be giving away $400 for our first prize, $200 for our second prize, $100 for third prize, and then a What do we need? We need to call this something. And then a random winner will win $100 in Conde credit. But I am very honorable mention. That's a good one.
Well, it's not even honorable. It's just
Thanks for
people, if they
participating.
go to the effort to be part of our contest, we're going to pick one of those folks.
All right, and so my winner this week actually won something last week as well, but they won something different. And so I want to thank you for participating like you do. And Suna, you have won my client gallery contest. And I want to thank you so much. So this is our STN. I don't know I'm sorry, I didn't write the part number down. So this is our stone coaster, and Suna did this. It's really cute. This wine is making me awesome. I love that. So Suna, I will get in touch with your rep.
Congratulations. Let's see.
And you will receive $25 in Conde credit. Go Team Canada. That's what's up.
That
Yes,
is
ma'am.
beautiful. Beautiful design. Very colorful.
This wine is making me
And it looks
awesome.
rich. To me, it looks, you know.
I love those coasters, or those tiles. I think they're really, really pretty. So
Worth a lot.
it is for the people that try. That's right. Okay, so do we have a winner, ma'am? Linz. Oh, she's okay. Okay. All right. So Lindsay's going to get us a winner, and we're also going to pick a winner for our designs. So we've got the 3 designs that we did: the flip-flops, the damask, and the hex cube. Yeah. So exciting. All right. You don't have anything to talk about today?
So again, to reiterate, please, if you're in the Milwaukee area, come by and visit. If you have any advice on places to eat for us, please let us know.
Gotcha. Okay.
Cindy, congratulations.
So our winner is Cinda Baumanuk. Baumanuk, Baumunk, Cinda Baumanuk. So you got the correct. It was 1.7 pounds, and So
Awesome.
Cinda, we will be sending you all of these beautiful things. Thank you so very much.
Do we have a winner for you two?
Yep, it's Eddie Greer.
Oh, Eddie. Okay, congratulations, Eddie.
Eddie Greer, Eddie. I think that Eddie has won in the past 30 days.
You think so?
I think so. That's all right. Eddie, I love you. We'll give it to you. Eddie Greer. Eddie, you're funny. All right, so Cinda and Eddie are my 2 winners for my Guess the Weight. Congratulations, guys. You are fantastic. Let's give away some art. So just pick a comment randomly, please. And so we're gonna give away some art.
We really have had a great crowd. I mean, the numbers.
Over 100. What, guys? Thank you so much for sharing the video.
Carol Wargan.
All
Carol,
right,
congratulations.
Carol. So Carol Wargan, there you go. I love it. Carol Wargan, you have won my art pack from Facebook, and my YouTube winner,
Tony Lisnick.
Tony Lisnick. I love it. Tony, congratulations.
Congratulations, Tony.
So if you guys would please email me, swood@conde.com, and I will send you your art pack next week. Thank you so much for watching. I've had a lot of fun. Order our Apple Watch band. Order our coat hanger. That's it. That's all I got.
And any last questions before we close?
Don't pick me. I just won. I saw you, Ken. I see you.
No question.
You get a prize. You get a
Well,
prize.
again, as always, we stand by to assist you. Please let us know how. You can email us through our support. You can email us through our sales email on the website. Please let us know how we can do better, improve product-wise, otherwise. We look forward to continuing and helping you be profitable. Till we
Thanks,
meet
guys.
again, be safe.
We'll see you. Bye.